Are you all ready for a night of terrible sinning? Why, the worst sinning you've ever seen in your whole life. It's nothing but sin tonight. It's sin night. It's Thursday, the day of sin, night of sin. All the sins, well, one of them, exactly one sin happening tonight. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing Path of Sin, Greed on the PlayStation 4. I am, of course, joined by, let me see, what's another, like, old-timey sin? Vainglory expert Scuffy, hello.
Hello.
How you doing today, Scuffy?
I'm existing. How are you?
I'm doing all right, not too bad. I'm ready for all the terrible sins we're gonna see. And by sins, I mean one sin.
One sin.
Greed.
The path of sin.
This is like, I think this is the most boring sin, if I'm gonna be honest. I think this is the dullest of all the sins. I feel like, maybe... I feel like they shouldn't have... this is why this didn't get turned into a series. You don't start with greed. You've got to have some other sin that you start with. A catchier sin. A more compelling sin. You know, greed could be like the fourth sin you get to. You don't want it at the beginning. You don't want it at the end. You want it somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Wrath. Yeah, you want to start with, like, wrath. You want to start with something good, like wrath. But, you know, they started with sin. I mean, with greed, and
Well, they didn't make any more, so...
no other path of sins, so, yeah. If only they had had me on the team to guide them right. I made some fried rice today.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. We had some leftovers from yesterday. We got a Mediterranean vegan platter from a local restaurant. Local Lebanese restaurant. Although the Lebanese people who started the restaurant apparently at some point sold it to, like, someone, a couple named, like, Ralph and Ashley or something like that. So, I mean, the food is still good. It was originally a Lebanese restaurant, but it has been sold. I mean, for all I know, Ralph and Ashley could also be Lebanese. But the people before definitely had Lebanese names. So, who knows? It was good, though. Still.
Yeah, you seemed very happy last night.
Yeah. You know, Lebanese food and Greek food, very, very similar. Turkish food, also very similar. I was trying to guess what, because it just said Mediterranean. I was like, well, which is this gonna be? I was like, it's definitely not Greek. There was no Greek person who would start a restaurant and not have the word Greek there instead of Mediterranean. It would not happen. I tried the first dolmade, and my guess was Turkish, but I was wrong. It was Lebanese. I guess we could start the sinning. Remember the name of the restaurant? I do not, but I will figure it out. Let me see. I can figure it out right now. You know what? I have the power to solve this question. Oh. My goodness, the sin's about to begin.
Those sinful columns.
Mm-hmm. Sinful cigar. Sinful to toss it away after smoking it for like 1 second.
Sinful to dispose of it in the ocean.
There's a lot of sins happening already, my god. Oh!
the cinemoiter.
I thought it was just gonna be a hand, but no, it seems to be a whole body. Path of sin. Weed.
Weed.
So much weed. Path of sin. Greed. Alright, the restaurant. Mijana. Mediterranean Grill and Bar. Mejana. Path of sin.
Of course. It had to be a remote private island in the middle of the ocean.
Of course.
An eccentric millionaire, his trophy wife, troublemaking ex-con brother.
And who knows who else there is. All of them stuck inside an old castle turned into a modern villa, with a dead body washed up on the beach. Not the kind of case I'd expect to get with a new rookie partner, but hey, we're in this together now. The report says it's a suicide. We should be able to wrap this one up quickly and get back to the mainland.
Weird visual
by
stuff
morning.
happening.
All right, let's go.
September 7th, 2005. 2020-42. That's the time. Not the year. Strange, I would expect someone to greet us here.
Inspector, before we head inside, we should go through the case files together. Just to make sure we didn't miss something. We left a bag with the files in the plane. I'll see if I can announce our arrival.
The storm is coming. I better secure the plane. Maybe with some ropa. I love seaplanes.
Yeah.
This is my favorite type of plane, the seaplane. It just feels like a very useful and noble plane.
Noble.
I think it's a noble plane.
The buzzer is broken. I couldn't get a hold of anyone. How about those files now?
He's dressed like the Mentalist from the TV show The Mentalist. Anyone here a fan of the television program The Mentalist? The main character dresses like that. Oh no! My photo's been all jangled. Is that normal Mentalist attire? I don't think it is. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, when I picture every Mentalist I've ever been aware of, I think it is. I think that is just how they dress. You know what? He looks like a guy. Washed up on the shore, Mark Spector was found dead by Edward Bradford. Henry Bradford, the island owner, and Edward's older brother employed him to work on the island as a security guard. He has no close family and just a couple of friends on the mainland. His death was reported as an accident, possibly a suicide. More puzzles.
Yay.
I remember The Mentalist. I remember Burn Notice 2. I am indeed very old. Hey, The Mentalist is not that old. The Mentalist was in HD, so it can't be that old. There was a point at which television was not in HD. It was a SD. How much TV is 4K now? I don't actually get live television. I haven't gotten live television since like 2003. So actually, I have no idea how much TV is 4K now. 10 years ago, mentalist. 10 years ago. That's not too long.
Nope.
10 years.
10 years is nothing.
It's no problem.
10 years.
Mentalist was on the cutting edge of HD visuals. It sure was. You could see all the fabrics in the guy's vests. Smitty vests. The Bradford family consists of 2 brothers, Henry and Edward, and Henry's wife, Patricia. Henry is the CEO, while Edward works as a CFO of the Bradford IT company. Henry's wife, Patricia, was a famous model, but after the marriage, she became a housewife. These are the 2 roles.
She looks cranky.
She does look cranky.
All right, I think we covered everything. Let's see if we can fix that buzzer.
Whoa. Someone dropped some goo. What was that? Was someone watching us from the parapet? Oh, I love watching people from parapets. If I could spend all day watching people from parapets, I would. Just static. Oh, the wire is completely loose. No wonder it doesn't work. Got some batteries. It should work now. No problem.
Inspectors, you arrived. Mr. Bradford is inspecting. Just climb up. I'll buzz it in.
I took the batteries out and it works now.
We should move her along. They're expecting us. Yeah, that's how it works.
Greetings, inspectors. I'm Henry Bradford,
The heck?
and this is my lawyer, Mr. Alexei Tarkov. Welcome to my island.
It's a little devil
Please call me
that showed
Alexei.
up and
We
disappeared.
spoke over the intercom, Inspector.
We hope you'll finish your investigation quickly, so we can put this tragedy behind us.
Who's that little
and
devil?
Hopefully avoid any unnecessary publicity. Through the doors and into the backyard.
My god, they're back.
We found poor Mark on the beach below the cliff.
The heck is that devil?
It's just a...
Let's go and investigate the body. No, what was that devil doing? Oh my god.
Alexei will assist you with everything you need. Once you're finished, you'll find me in my study. I have some work to finish.
What is a mentalist? Is that like a profession?
Alexei
It
will
is
assist
a-
you with everything you need. Once you're finished, you'll find me in my study.
It's like a
have some
stage
work to
magician,
finish.
but all of their tricks involve the mind.
If you spot anything worthwhile, take a photo of it. Here's an instant camera. Check the broken fence. I'll look around the yard.
You familiar with Darren Brown? Darren Brown is a mentalist. You might not be familiar with Darren Brown. I feel like that's maybe the only mentalist you would be familiar with. Looks like there was a fight here. There are obvious signs of a struggle. He's like the one big mainstream mentalist. Looks like someone was here for quite a while. You can barely see a thing. We need to shed some light here. Something fell on the stairs from up above. Oh, you got it. You got one of the little devils.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, hidden objects within the hidden object game.
Why wouldn't it let you get the other one?
I don't know.
It's too dark here. We need some light to see better. Try and find something we can use.
There are many more caps and bottle stains than there are bottles. It seems someone took their drinks with them. Houdini have been a mentalist? Primarily, no. He did some mentalist adjacent stuff, but most of his was like escape act things and.
I need a key card to get inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's locked.
Need a key card to get in this house of sin. What an owl. You got another devil.
A flashlight will do for now. Time to get our hands dirty. Let's start with the body.
I had to look up what a mentalist is because I'm not very familiar. I was thinking it was like John Edward. Yeah, John Edward is, I mean, it's essentially the same skill set. There's something under the boat. Need to find a way to lift it. But, like, John Edward is someone who pretends to have these powers to primarily to scam Christians out of their money. In the name of Jesus. Can't go on like this. I have no reason to live anymore. Life is too cruel here. I'm so sorry, my friends.
It said Mark wrote a suicide note at the bottom of it.
Oh.
All of his money is still here. Theft wasn't the motive. The bush is prickly. I should try to search through it without hurting myself. Do some pruning.
Let's discuss the case once we know more.
The cliffs are high. No one could survive such a fall.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
Mark's body was dragged here.
Ah!
I need to take a picture of this as evidence.
Ah! Nice. 2 sets of boot prints. Who do they belong to? Ah! Need to take a picture of this as evidence. There we go. Mark has a bruised eye. Someone punched him in the face. Question is when. I don't know why I'm using this voice for this character now. Why not? Seems right. Got his watch. Seems the watch stopped the moment it hit the water. We might have a time of death here.
This I'll just pocket for myself.
No need to disturb the body anymore. Agatha Christie loved doing stopwatch time stuff, but always did it with some sort of weird twist. The cliffs are high, no one could survive a fall.
Let's discuss the case once we know more.
Where like one of the criminals would be like aware of the trope of the stopwatch and would specifically stop it at the wrong time, like smash it at the wrong time to make you think it was a different time of death.
Let's discuss the case once we know more.
Nice, you're in.
Beep.
Boxing gloves, tennis racket, license plate, sunglasses, umbrella, bag, 0 out of 2. Blanket, fedora, medal, shoes, rope, tie.
Let's whack it.
Yeah, I see that tennis racket. Every time I say that, you find it, except for that one time when I was trying to prove it. I can't believe it. Blanket. I mean, is it just a bed blanket? That's a blanket.
It is a blanket.
What the hey? Metal.
Oh, that was the blanket, apparently.
Yeah. Congratulations. Missing Rain City letters. I'll be doing Rain City letters again. I got a lot of letters to write. To a lot of important people.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you writing to?
I don't know. I just gotta find various assorted important people and write letters to them.
I need to find another bag.
What did the first bag look like?
I don't remember. I think I clicked on it thinking it was something else.
It was a weird, like, no, that's a baseball glove. That's not a bag. I guess you could use a baseball glove as a bag. Well, there is a bag with, like, a sleeping bag in it. Okay, that was a bag. Yeah, I guess sleeping bag has the name bag in the name. It's a big bag you sleep in. I never thought about it like that, but you do just sleep in a bag when you get a sleeping bag. Who is Mark stalking and taking their photos in secret? Yeah, Mark. Why are they meeting in secret? What do they have to discuss away from the others? Who is Mark stalking and taking their photos in secret? Maybe the Pope can get you unbanned from the Pizza Hut Twitter. gotta get the Pope involved here. Sending my 4-page letter to Pizza Hut myself did not help. I need the Pope's support on this one. There must be something better I could use. There you go. Better take a photo of the room before I start looking for evidence. Snip snap. Someone ransacked the surveillance room, probably looking for video footage. 4 pages. It was a long letter, yes. Let me check the footage. There might be a clue there. Looks like the hidden camera recorded the intruder. Need to take a picture of this as evidence. The intruder is the guy who takes care of Curious George. Whoever broke inside the surveillance room was wearing a yellow raincoat. Someone tried to break this VCR open. I should probably check what's inside. Maybe I should try something different. I have written a couple of letters to the new Pope, but not about Pizza Hut. Need to find the correct combination. So far, the Pope hasn't written back. Mark was tracking everyone in the island, but why? It wasn't part of his job description. Is he some sort of sinful tracking pervert? Can't get enough tracking. Seems Mark didn't have a lot of trust in the people around him. Tobacco leaf indentation. I wonder if there's a token shaped like that to open the box.
How do I know it's a tobacco leaf?
I spent a lot of time with tobacco leaves. Pyramid is not complete. Should write to a countess. Just any countess. Yeah, I've written to 2 countesses. No responses so far. Hey, you know what? I hate to shout out anything to the to Buckingham Palace. But I will say, at this point, I've written literally dozens of letters to various royalty around the world, and need to take a picture of this as evidence. And I will say, the tape with yesterday's date is missing. Someone has stolen it. Buckingham Palace has responded to every single letter that I, an American, not a British citizen, has sent. No other royalty has responded to any of my letters, but Buckingham Palace, every single one gets a response. Their office, their mail response team is incredible.
There's some blood on this earring. Whoever lost it witnessed what happened to Mark. That is a big assumption.
Shouldn't disturb the crime scene more than I need to. I could turn the gas off if I had a valve.
I don't.
So yeah, I'm sure exactly no royal person cares at all about the letters people send them. But whoever's in charge of mail at Buckingham Palace runs a tight ship. Wherever they hired. You know what? I should know because it's the person who actually signs all the letters, the head of royal correspondence. I should know who this is. I should be more considerate of this person's hard work.
I could use this wire if I had something to cut it off with. But I don't.
Because you know they get so much mail. There's a wire. Seems Mark didn't have a lot of trust in the people around him. What happened to Mark? Nope, that won't work. Oh my god, this exact mechanic is in Alan Wake 2. And it's really annoying there. Alan Wake 2 does this. Whoever trashed the surveillance room didn't care much to cover their tracks. There are obvious signs of a struggle near the fence. The screen is broken. The flower pots have fallen to the ground. Someone was in a fight here. Someone was forcefully pushed through this fence. Mark's wristwatch is broken. Stopped working when he hit the water. Stuck at 9:13. And what happened to Mark? Need to piece this together. This yuzu lemon cookie ice cream is phenomenal. Yuzu.
Yeah, it's a citrus. This earring has blood on it. Mark didn't wear them, so someone else was here with him.
I gotta find this yuzu stuff.
Yeah, the one chocolate company that you get me stuff from uses yuzu a lot. Like in their white chocolate.
Yeah. I really love lemon. Jason and Scuffy, does this game feel like a path of sin?
No.
I think it does.
My sin is annoyance.
I'm feeling the sin a little bit.
Oh, I have all the pyramid pieces now.
Nice. Got it at the Sprouts in Waterford. Gotta see if I can get that. Oh, I love lemon. I'll need to know the code to open this. Almost got in a fight with the transphobe. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Terrible, terrible person. Yeah, Alex got harassed at the grocery store. I didn't know it was a Sprouts. That's...
I know you wouldn't think it would be Sprouts.
Oh, yeah. It makes sense to me.
I've never been to Sprouts. I haven't been to a grocery store in a very long time.
But yeah, I've been angry about it since Scuffy told me. Follow the sign scheme to reach the end of the maze while only passing once through each sequence of signs. How do you not expect to run into queers at Sprouts? Yeah, no, there's I mean, there's always been people who've been, like, actively, antagonistic to queer and trans folks, but definitely the last couple months this has been ramped up.
I don't really understand what I'm doing.
It's, what's that game, Zuma?
Zuma?
I don't know. What's the game with all the shapes on the marbles?
Mancala?
I'm thinking of something, but I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Like all the marbles roll up. Oh, I guess they don't have shapes on them. They're just colors. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Zuma's a ball matching game. Yeah, I am thinking of Zuma, but for some reason I thought that the balls had shapes on them, but no, they're just colors. I think. It's Waterford. Not super surprised. Yeah, there's also like... You know, I feel like for like there's this idea of like the of like this specific type of bigot as being like a very conservative person, but transphobia has become like a staple of modern liberalism as well in the recent decade. So just crops up all over the place. Mark signed this work contract with Bradford IT Company, but his signature doesn't match the one on the suicide note.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't need to read it. Mark's legal employment contract with his signature. What happened to Mark? Need to piece this together. Someone was looking through the tape archive, and it seems they found what they were looking for. The intruder knew how to get inside the surveillance room in order to remove the evidence. He was wearing a yellow raincoat with a missing button. Whoever trashed the surveillance room didn't care much to cover their tracks.
I've tried to put all of these in here already.
Mm-hmm. No, don't do it. You have something to cut the wire off with?
No.
Dang it. She'd just be able to grab and yoink.
Mm-hmm.
Just rip it out.
Yeah, just like in real life.
Mm-hmm. Mark didn't have a lot of trust in the people around him.
Oh.
Somebody tried to fake Mark's suicide. He was murdered around 9 p.m. During the struggle, his watch broke and later stopped working because it wasn't waterproof. Thank goodness he was not wearing a waterproof watch. Who was with Mark last night? I gotta start wearing my watches again.
Yeah?
Yeah. The time has come. Someone in a yellow raincoat tried to tamper with the evidence, that son of a gun. The tape with the recent recording is missing. 2 sets of prints next to Mark. One looks like a shoe and the other like a boot. What if they were like little baby shoe prints? What if the murderer is a baby? That was actually the solution to Agatha Christie book. Now that I'm thinking about it. Where was Mark before everything happened? Mark was leaning on the fence. Mark was smoking next to the arch. Mark was standing next to the wall. Yeah, where was Mark? They expect that you've been paying attention.
I haven't been.
Yeah, I haven't either. Like, you usually don't have to pay attention to these games. Mm-hmm.
I have no clue. I'm gonna guess this one.
What happened just before Mark fell off the edge? Like, there were the glasses and stuff on the fireplace, but and some of them were missing, but I don't know if that means that's the answer.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have this information.
Where's the evidence show?
Someone punched Mark in the eye, apparently.
Struggle near the fence. Screen is broken. Flower pots fall onto the ground. Someone was out fight here.
So I guess met with someone by the entrance. The evidence suggests otherwise.
Yeah, I thought it was the fire pit. Mark tripped over something and fell off the edge. Mark was pushed off the edge. Mark wrote a suicide note and jumped off the edge. Well, it was definitely pushed.
Yeah.
He didn't, like, trip. Looks like Mark was murdered after all.
Let's discuss the case once we know more. This was not an accident after all. We have a murder on our hands. And the time of death, too. Let's go and talk to the residents. We have to take everybody's statement and check their alibis. The killer might be among them.
I bet he's the killer.
Yeah, you think?
Even though he came with you on this in the seaplane. I think he's the killer. There's Alexei. Let's have a word with him. Oh, the demon!
There you go.
Finally got the little demon.
Hello, Mr. Tarkov. My partner and I have suspicions about this case. It might not have been an accident after all. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions about Mark?
Horrible. Well, surely that can't be. Well, but of course, please, the inspectors, ask away.
Where were you last night around 9 o'clock? What was your connection to Mark Spector? When did you last see Mark Spector?
I met him when he came to work here. He had a professional background in security. Perfect for this job. He was a good man. Over time, he became like a member of the family.
He was like an uncle to me.
I did some chores around the house. I fed the snakes. And did some important legal accounting for the company. I finished sometime after 9 o'clock. Yesterday, early in the morning, he came in for tea. After that, I didn't see him for the rest of the day. The next thing I knew was when Edward rushed in, yelling that poor Mark was dead.
One more thing. Is there anyone who can confirm your alibi?
When I finished the accounting work, I gave the papers to Richard and went to bed early.
That's all, Mr. Tarkov. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, thank you, inspectors. If you need anything else, I'm at your full disposal.
Anything else. Even if you need a little kiss before you go to bed tonight. The initials PB. These must have belonged to Henry's wife, who loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. To Patricia, the prettiest birdwatcher in the world, with love, Henry. There's a strange bird indentation here. Maybe I can blow the ash away somehow. Yeah. Like with my big breath. The prettiest bird watcher. The most beautiful bird watcher in the world. Piece of the decor is missing. The weights are missing.
This bag has a unique opening design and it's missing a part.
I've got an owl bag. A bag shaped like an owl.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mom got it for me, remember?
I do remember that.
It's a big owl bag. It just looks like an owl, but it's a bag. Lighthouse centerpiece is missing from the model. What?
Inspectors.
This is the guy. This is the killer. This is him.
Richard Jones, I presume.
I can
Can I
tell.
talk to you about the death of Mr. Mark Spector?
He's got a murderer
We
face.
suspect his death was not an accident.
What?
Wasn't? Oh, no. Please, I'm at your full disposal.
Oh,
Anything I can do to help.
I
Just
had
say the
no
word.
idea. Where were you last night around 9 o'clock? What was your connection to Mark Spector? When did you last see Mark Spector?
9? I was right here, stargazing with the telescope.
A likely
Catch a
story.
comet passing by. They say the sky is the clearest just before a storm, but sadly, no luck. I got him this job. He was a decent guy. We met in Wales while I was on a business trip. I went to a bar, got into some trouble, and he helped me out. If he hadn't been there, I wouldn't have this pretty face anymore. I'll miss him. And now you say his death might not be an accident.
Pretty face.
I just can't believe
You're
it.
right.
Yesterday, during lunch, we had a Yorkshire pudding. Alexi makes the best. After a bit of small talk about our hobbies, we went our separate ways.
Who can we confirm your alibi with?
I spoke with Henry when he finished working in his study. A bit later, Alexi came and gave me some company legal papers.
That will be all, Mr. Jones. Thank you. You were very helpful.
If you need anything, inspectors, just ask away. I want my friend's death resolved.
The case of the Yorkshire pudding. Do you have any leftovers? Do you have any leftover Yorkshire pudding? I would love a Yorkshire pudding, please. Do you have a Yorkshire pudding left over before he died?
What time is his death?
It was 23. No, that's not right.
It was 9
9.
something. 9:13.
9:13. Yeah.
Oops, I missed it.
Dang it.
Oops, I missed it again. Oops, I missed it again. This might take a while, everyone. There we go. Oh wait. I guess that didn't matter.
I see.
Good, I'm glad I spent all that time. The snake seems to have been fed recently. I'm not sticking my hand in there.
Blackadder and Baldric. Label as the names of 2 snakes, but there's only one in the terrarium.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Maybe the snake is the murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go talk to Henry.
There is a seal here. It might be still around.
Yorkshire pudding is not a meal. Just like some bread you have on the side. Maybe they made the historical Yorkshire pudding. The one you would, bake on a fire under meat that was cooking, where the meat would like drip into it as it baked.
There's no wheel. Haha.
Maybe this guy was making historical Yorkshire pudding.
Looks like something was here before. Not a book, though, apparently.
You know more about Yorkshire pudding than I do. Only because I watched a Townsend's video on it. after he went over the historical version. I know about your plan. We need to talk before this gets out of hand. Please meet with me tonight. I'll wait for you in front of my bedroom, Mark. Someone had a meeting with Mark. It could be the killer. Looks like something was here before.
Inspectors, how's the investigation going?
Unfortunately, Mr. Bradford, it appears your employee was murdered.
I was watching a rugby game with my brother and his fiancée Grace in the guest wing. It's one of those rare brotherly traditions we still keep. He worked here as a guard. Besides that, we didn't really have any special connection. My wife always said he was a good guy, though.
And what of your wife, Mr. Bradford? Where is she?
My wife? Well, to be honest, she and I had a fight. She left for the mainland 2 days ago. I'm sure she'll be back in a few days. She just needs...
Did you see Richard last night?
Yes, when I was passing the lobby, he appeared to be stargazing and filming the sky for one of his many astronomy collections.
That is all. You were of great help.
I hope you get to the bottom of this quickly. I had to pull some strings with the commissioner so this doesn't get into the press. Please keep that in mind.
You were of great help.
Mm-hmm. Still think it's that other guy. Richard Jones. More like Richard Judas. We shouldn't disturb him. I love in Jesus Christ Superstar when Jesus is angry with Judas and he says, "You Judas." It's really funny.
Good evening. I'm afraid we have to interrupt you to ask a few questions about Mark Spector's death.
I can't believe he's gone. Poor Mark. He deserved better.
When I found him, I supposed it was an accident. With the questions you inspectors are asking, I'm starting to have doubts about that.
I joined Edward's and we watched his favourite team play. Henry was unavailable, as usual.
I wanted to watch the game with Henry, but he only came in after the first half. I was surprised he even bothered to show up.
Well, we are just about halfway through the stream. We've got a birthday to celebrate today. We got one birthday. We'll continue answering these questions in just a second. These accents, are they no good? I feel like the one detective guy on the left seems fine, but I don't know. The others all seem like all over the place. All right. We got one birthday to celebrate today. It's Marcus Sparks. Happy birthday, Marcus Sparks. That's how you pronounce it, right? Marcus Sparks. I'm trying to remember from last time. That's it. I think that's it. If it's not, please let me know. Happy birthday, Marcus. Let's see what the machine's got to say. To Marcus Sparks. Here we go. Yeah, do it. So do we all, question mark? The data has been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? It could be one of an assortment of numbers. Any guesses, Scuffy?
What if I just said no?
Whoa, you know what? If you say no, I'm going to do something unusual.
What?
I'm going to guess a number I don't usually guess.
Okay.
I'm going to guess 500.
All right.
I don't often guess numbers higher than one digit, but I'm going to guess 500. Huh. 587, almost. How about your letter? Beautiful. You know what? I like it. Interesting. It's kind of like a V that's throwing up. How's the weather? A big lump. It's leaking. Any of this hatch an egg? No. Okay, I'll do my best. Give my compliments, calcular. What? We got a cake recipe. Birthday machine has calculated the perfect cake just for you, Marcus Sparks. Here's your recipe. Ingredients: 11 kilograms of tapioca starch, 15 tablespoons of brown sugar, okay, 16 cloudberries, wonderful, 6 whole mint plants.
Oh,
This is how you get
all?
the best mint flavor with the whole plant, including the roots. Directions: sift ingredients into bowl, heat, I know what you're thinking, do you, for 89 weeks at 918 Kelvin. Wind. Ta-da! Birthday machines look to the stars, determine your friend constellation's the northern insect. Enemy star, Zeta Larissa, number 2837. Hey, has there been a cosmic event? Well, let's look at the data. And if possible, let's look at the charts. Nope. Gather round, everyone. It's time to sing. But to whom? Marcus Sparks, of course. Join me and join Scuffy, if you can. You ready, Scuffy?
Yes.
Let's do it. What a birthday for Marcus Sparks. Birthday sneaks up on Marcus Sparks. They see us at distance. The wise speak of Marcus Sparks. It's a matter of Marcus Sparks. Angels know your name, Marcus Sparks. The call of your secrets. The blood goes in bloom. Wonderful song. Finally, we have one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Marcus Sparks. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art.
Oh.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. I like how, because of the way that the dog is sitting, that whatever the word was, it just says lit now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, have a lit birthday, Marcus Sparks. Yeah. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And many more. One presumes those are blood goals and not bats. You know what? I should start calling bats blood goals.
Only some.
That's a great name for a bat.
Only like 3 species of bats suck blood.
I should still call them all blood goals. The blood goals are in bloom tonight. Alright, let's hear more of these accents.
We were alright. He wasn't my best friend or anything, but he was a good, decent worker.
He was such a happy character. You'd never see him frown or be mad about anything. He was always positive, making his little figurines and smartening this place up.
I'm not sure. Yesterday around noon? Something like that?
I saw him when he went to take the Broken Island model in the foyer. That was the last I saw of him.
You said Henry was unavailable? What was he doing?
Well, he and Patricia argued quite vocally last night. That's why she left in the morning. Why else would she leave so suddenly?
They argued, well, often in the last couple of weeks, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't seem happy lately.
That will be all for now. If we need anything else, we'll let you know. We should probably confirm everyone's alibi next.
Yeah, let's confirm the alibis. Sports! What is that screen? Why are there pixel stuff? Pixel trophy, pixel American football.
I don't know. I wish I could go back out and see that again. It's beautiful. That is definitely an American football, not like a rugby
Ball, man. Yeah, they had an American football in pixels and a big silver trophy. It's very silly.
A piece of the mural is missing.
Dang it. There's always pieces of murals missing in these games.
Yes.
Anyway, I was saying earlier about an Agatha Christie book in which the baby was a murderer. A Buck Wild story. The whole time you're like, who could the murderer be? And meanwhile, there's this little baby walking around. And they're like, who could... Everyone's acted all weird, and the detective is like, I don't understand why no one wants to talk to me about this, about who the killer could be. And eventually, there was a seal here. Might still be around. The detective, I think it's Poirot, is like, wait a second, and he's figured it out. He's like, it was the baby who did it. But he's figured it out too late. And like, the baby's caretaker is decided, this is an evil baby. I gotta get rid of it. And drives the baby off a cliff.
What?
And Poirot is like, yeah, that was what she should have done. She should have driven that baby off a cliff. He's upset about it, but he's like, well, what are you gonna do when you got an evil baby?
Wait, will I have the base of the lighthouse?
Mm-hmm. What's that one called? I don't remember what it's called. And also, I'm saying baby, but it's like a toddler or something. It's not literally like a goo goo gaga baby. It is a very tiny child. But she's evil. And her caretaker thinks she's gonna strike again. She's a little devil child. Let me see. They made this into like a movie at some point. Like a TV movie, I think. I could be wrong, but I think Dame Judi Dench plays the woman who drives the baby off a cliff. This baby has a unique opening design and it's missing a part.
You said, did you say this baby or did you say this bag?
I meant the bag, but I could have said baby. I just got babies on the mind.
What you looking at?
The book. Alright, I figured it out. It was not a Poirot book. And it was not Dame Judi Dench in the feature film adaptation. It was Glenn Close.
Whoa.
Yeah, the book was Crooked House. So sorry for spoiling the end of Crooked House. Sorry. I think they age up the child in the movie to maybe make it slightly less upsetting when Glenn Close drives the kid off a cliff. Nice.
I don't remember where this gem goes.
I feel like there could be a step before driving them off the cliff, like a Toyer activity. No good. The woman's just convinced that the child is inherently evil. The latch is completely rusted over. This storage hasn't been used in ages. If I ever read an Agatha Christie, it'll be that one. Sure. I don't think it's her best, but it's... One of the things I like the most about Agatha Christie's work is that, oh, you found another old devil. Is that there are a handful of them in which the solution is like completely unhinged.
We should probably confirm everyone's alibi next.
And you don't expect it because most of her books have pretty normal endings, and every once in a while she throws a curveball in there. Keep you on your toes. Like there's a book in which it's like, the murderer is the guy who got killed. That happens a couple times, actually. That happens a couple times. Also, her husband cheated on her, Agatha Christie. And she wrote a book in which a wife murders her cheating husband, and the husband is like very clearly directly modeled off of Agatha's husband.
I'm not sure what this game wants me to do right now.
Mark wanted to meet up with one of the residents, but why? What was so important they had to meet in secret?
That's all, what I
You had to
needed
play the
do.
whole thing. Let's see if I can match everyone's alibi with the known facts.
No, I've already forgotten everybody's alibi.
Yeah, this game requires a lot more of you than most hidden object games.
That seems wrong.
Well, you can't select it anymore, so I think it's right. Of course, there's her other views. I will say, as someone who has read nearly everything that Agatha Christie wrote, she goes through a definite arc over the course of her career, where like she starts out what I would consider to be like fairly racist, fairly explicitly racist, and then World War II happens, and the Nazis, and she seems to make like this very clear like shift where like she does not want to be that person. Patricia left the island, but statements about her time of departure do not match. And so all of a sudden it's like her writing includes like oh, they're opening up a school where students are brought in from all around the world so that people can learn the benefits of multiculturalism and and learn how to abandon racial hatred. Stuff like that. The top is missing.
Where did I see that frickin' bird?
But yeah, she became, I would say, very noticeably less racist over the course of her life. Maybe I can use this wire to create a makeshift fishing hook.
What wire? Oh, this wire.
Had another seizure earlier. I think I'm hearing the word seizure echoing as a side effect. Oh, that's weird. That or someone in the house is just talking about it a lot. Well, I'm very sorry you had a seizure.
Well,
that's beautiful.
looks like this factory is out of electricity. It's locked and there's no key around.
Got some rest, and the meds seem to be reducing the impact of them, so they've been improving. God, the meds are helping. Still sorry you had one earlier. One of the poles is broken. I need to replace it to power the lighthouse. Maybe I should try something different. Gears are missing from this chest. Lighthouse, but without light, huh? Can melt something with this.
But what?
It's locked and there's no key around. Maybe I could pry this drawer open somehow. It's stuck. Bunch of knickknacks. And maybe a couple of patty whacks as well. The plastic is though.
I think it's supposed to be tough.
The plastic is tough. Maybe I can cut through it. The plastic is though. There must be something better I could use. Yeah. The plastic is though. The handle is missing. I can melt something with this, but maybe I should try something different. This electrical lock is offline. Lighthouse, but without light. That's what it feels like inside. I feel like a lighthouse without light. There must be something. One of the poles is broken. Yeah, it won't work. You have the plug?
No.
Dang it. Need to find a replacement cable. Oh yeah, now that it's November 7th.
Yeah.
Today is a very important holiday.
Oh.
Today is one of my very favorite holidays. Today is Fountain Pen Day. That's right. It's officially Fountain Pen Day. Today, November 7th, it's Fountain Pen Day, baby. This is a real thing. It's Fountain Pen Day. Many stationery stores are having sales on fountain pens to celebrate. There are meetups going on where people are meeting up and showing each other their various fountain pens. Nice. You got an orb. And a second orb. Malphazar, thank you for the $2. Do you need a strange little man to climb up you?
What?
It's a very good question. I'm not sure. Depends on the day, I guess. I love Fountain Pen Day. I love Fountain Pen Day as well. The guy there. Famous millionaire Henry Bradford, obsessed with all things medieval, finally bought himself a castle. He spent a fortune renovating and furnishing it with original historical pieces, which are used in everyday life as everything from paper holders to storage units.
Might come in handy to remember this. Oh, I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Astrology globe.
celebrate Fountain Pen Day by writing some letters. With fountain pens. Malfazar, thank you for that. $2. You said you were a lighthouse with a broken light. Oh, I see. I understand. I get it. Hey, what if I want that light to be broken? What if I want the ships to crash on the rocks? This key card is a perfect match for the one to Mark's room. One of the residents had a spare one all along.
Oil can.
I'll need 2 matching keys to open this briefcase. When's Dip Pen Day? That's a good question. Actually, I have no idea. I'm sure someone is trying to set up a Dip Pen Day. Dip Pen Day. No, someone has not set up a Dip Pen Day. Sorry. They should, though. Yeah, when I search for Dip Pen Day, all that comes up is Fountain Pen Day, which is held on the first Friday of November. It's become a beloved tradition among writing enthusiasts since its inception in 2012. Rearrange the triangles in the correct pattern to fix the picture. Making it today out of spite. To my lovely Patricia, I'm sorry about the things I said in our last fight. You know I didn't mean it. You're Henry. I always say things I don't mean, like this letter.
That
Mm.
mural piece. Where was the mural that I kept seeing?
We shouldn't confront Henry unless we have proof that he lied to us. Who killed this guy? Nice.
Sword seal.
This bag has a unique opening design, and it's missing a part. Must be something better I could use. You ever have a camcorder like that?
Me? No.
I'll need 2 matching keys.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a bunch of cameras over the course of my life. My favorite, oh God, I still think about this camera. I had this Hi8 camera. Mortar and pestle, shield emblem, drinking horn, morning star, sapphire, amulet, chalice, mirror, eagle, cuffs, iron, axe. And it was held much differently than other cameras. It was like how do I describe this? It was so the camera you just saw there is like longer than it is wide. The camera I had was wider than it was long. It was like a screen, and on the right was an articulating like section that would have a camera on it. See if I can find a photo of one.
Iron. What do you mean by iron? Okay.
You got it, and you just need the drinking horn. It's a horn you drink out of.
Yeah, I don't see one.
Is it not a thing to the right and down?
This?
Yeah.
I tried clicking on that.
That's not a drinking horn, okay.
Aha. I found it.
You did. Congratulations. Dang, I just can't find this camera.
The earrings are a perfect match. They belong to Patricia.
This is it, partner. She was there on the night of the murder.
My
Let's
God.
talk to Henry about his wife.
Why don't we talk to her?
You can't just talk to a wife? Yeah, I can't find any pictures of this camera, so...
Did it ever really exist?
Yeah, I don't know, that's a good question. Huh. The lights are off in Henry's study, but he was there a moment ago. Where did he go?
I'll get the lights.
It's so spooky and dark in here. Ah! Another moiter! Oh, the blood. Dang it.
This is bad. Another murder, and we're nowhere near solving the first one. Let's search the crime scene. See if we can find some clues.
At this rate, by 2 p.m. tomorrow, everyone in the world will be murdered.
The plaque is missing. I could raise the stool if I had a lever. Somebody recently had a smoke here. 2 cigarettes, but only 1 burned out. I need to take a picture of this as evidence. Mark had these cigarettes, but it couldn't have been him smoking them with Henry.
Hmm.
There's no exit wound. He was stabbed.
Dun 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 dun.
Look, partner, a secret panel. Maybe it's connected with what happened to Henry. We'll need the chief and the forensic team to get involved to sort out this mess. I'll call for backup from the lobby. Come get me if you find something important.
Let me see.
Henry, if you want to see your wife again, wire 10 million pounds to this bank account. Oh no, I didn't get to read what it said. It's safe protected by Henry's handprint. I wonder if we could somehow get his handprint without moving the body.
I was trying to find that camcorder, but I can't, so I'm gonna give up. 2 glasses and a bottle of whiskey. Someone had a meeting here. Need to take a picture of this as evidence.
Seems to be closed by very specific lock handles.
Maybe there's an old pic of you with it. Yeah, possibly. It was just really easy to get, like, to get all sorts of, like, interesting shots with it. Had a nice big screen. The part of the camera that had the lens on it could spin around and stuff. Ransom notes stating that Henry needs to pay a sum of 10 million pounds if he wants his wife Patricia back. Henry, you want to see your wife again? Wire 10 million pounds to this bank account. GB29. Why'd you close? Why'd you close this, Guppy? I was gonna read the whole bank account number. These cigarettes were still fresh. Whoever met with Henry smoked them together with him. There must be something better I can use. Nope. Sorry. No, I didn't search for Canon. Canon High 8 camcorder. Marks of God. I don't think it was a Canon though. I think it was like a Panasonic or a Samsung. It's in the high 8 format.
A handprint without moving the body. I don't know how to do that, buddy.
Well, you gotta try.
No.
You gotta do it.
You can't make me.
Okay.
Thank you.
I give up.
Thank you.
It was sharp. I found it. Alright, this is...
Yeah, I think I've seen those before too.
Yeah, so it would have the... It would have like a screen on the back here, and then this is the part that would have like the lens on it, and it could just flip around, like it was articulating. It could spin. Beautiful. Yeah, this is basically like the camera that I filmed World of Dentists on. If you've seen World of dentists.
What do we know so far?
Scruffy was just continuing on playing, even though people couldn't see the screen.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I kind of just tune out what you're doing.
It's fine. I understand that survival instinct. Patricia was either involved in the murder or witnessed what happened to Mark. Which is it, Patricia? According to this note, Patricia was kidnapped.
Who was Henry with last?
Who was Henry with last? Looks like expensive whiskey scent. One of the cigarettes is still burning. Someone left them here in a hurry. Must be something better. I'm never gonna use those footsteps. Those footprints to prove a baby did it. What do we know so far?
We already concluded that Patricia was a witness to Mark Spector's murder. But now we know more. The ransom note suggests she was kidnapped, most likely after the murder. These two crimes are almost certainly connected. If we can find Patricia, there's a chance we'll find the murderer as well. He couldn't have left the island in this weather. Start from Henry and Patricia's room and look for clues while I secure the new crime scene. Strange. Their bedroom's just through the guest wing.
Sorry, I was just wondering, is it possible for there to be an old baby?
What do you mean an old baby, Jason? You mean like an adult person?
Just a baby who has some sort of condition where it just never changes from baby shape. Someone climbed through the terrace and ripped their sleeve in the process. Something stuck in the binoculars turning mechanism. Like a Roger Rabbit. Yeah, like a Roger Rabbit.
Scale pan.
It's locked. Is that Baldric? Never expected to find him here. I need something to safely contain the snake.
Got nothing.
Malphazar, thank you for the $2. Grimace. I suppose Grimace is a 50-year-old baby, yeah. I need something to safely contain the snake.
This key's not for this door. What door is it for?
I just imagine a murder mystery and there's like a baby there the whole time. And then at some point the detective realizes it's the baby, and the baby, suddenly their face stops doing baby stuff and just gets real serious and looks at them. And the baby takes out a gun. The violin case is missing a key piece. The key! This must be the Bradford's safe. Slot reminds me of a mounted knight. Bottom floor, reception area, meeting room, first floor, private office, second floor, lighthouse system.
These look like construction plans for a repurposed lighthouse.
And they sure do.
I can see the mechanism now, but how to move it from the inside?
How to?
How do I move the mechanism from the outside?
Can't use it if I don't find the missing part. The chest is missing its ornamental handles.
Suitcase remote? What?
You don't have a remote for your suitcase? You push the off button and the suitcase just spills all its stuff out.
Yeah, right?
The devil. Okay, you got him. It's more of those drinking horns. I guess they're just horns. It's difficult to unlock one's heart. Hopefully, unlocking this will be much easier. Beautiful. Looks like one passport is missing from the passport wallet.
Uh-oh.
It will open if I manage to unwind it. I like the idea of having a little pocket for a slipper. Just one slipper goes in one pocket. There's my slipper pocket. There's a manual on one of the suitcases on how to use the remote control to unlock them. There you go. Prenuptial agreements, prenups, and the elephant in the room. Wow, there's a big elephant's butt. Skittish about a prenup? Like it or not, you already have one. What weird books.
Someone was looking at prenups.
What strange books. I need something sharp to slide it open. Could use the fuse box if I open the lid.
To open the lid. Open it.
Open the lid. I love sitting by rainy windows. Look at those slipper pockets.
What do you mean slipper pockets?
So, yeah, a slipper in one pocket.
I thought this was like sewing stuff.
Well, one of the things is like a brush. But then there's a slipper.
Yeah, it is. And then there's a slipper, and then
some other thing. It looks like a tiny toy boat.
it does.
I don't know what it's probably supposed to be a shoe.
I thought they were just mismatched slippers.
Yeah, I think they are. But yeah, it does look like a little boat. One pocket for a slipper.
What's that weird? There it is. Clef buckle.
Nice. Fertility test for Patricia Clark. Results Results inconclusive. Additional testing required.
Medical sheet about fertility. Okay.
Medical sheet about fertility test for Patricia. Seems she had difficulties having children with Henry.
Uh-oh. What about Henry's fertility?
Yeah, Henry.
Yeah, Henry.
Oh, I would love to drink a coffee next to a window where it's raining outside. Sit there with my coffee. Watching the rain. Lock is busted, but the mechanism inside still works.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do? You son of a gun. Coffee does nothing for me, but rain is cool. Well, it could be any beverage. Whatever calming beverage you like best. Next to a rainy window. There's something so comforting to me about it raining outside. Company sale shares Henry Bradford CEO 60%, Edward Bradford CFO 30%, Richard Jones COO 6%, other board members equal parts of the remaining 4%.
Ow.
Telescope-shaped emblem is missing here.
Oh, the tobacco leaf.
You got it, finally.
Finally.
Tried that weird apple soda. Would have been fine if it didn't have that fake sugar taste. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like that stuff.
Nope. Nasty.
I had that tiny Coca-Cola we got.
Oh, how was it?
Not very good. I don't really like soda. There's some sodas I'll like, but I don't know. The longer you go not having drunk a Coca-Cola, the weirder a Coca-Cola tastes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe I should try something different. Must be something better I could use. Maybe I should try something different. Something stuck in the binoculars turning mechanism.
Let's try everything again.
Well, we're at the end of the stream.
No.
Well, you can play as long as you want. You know what? If you want to play another 2 hours, we could do that.
No.
They want to play another 2 hours?
No.
I'm just saying, I'm here for you. Whatever you want to do.
Alright, I forgot about that snake.
You got the snake wrench now. Just put it in a bag. Alright. You're going to this little Gucci. Lever mechanism won't work without all the parts.
I don't know what parts it needs.
Rarely drink soda, but I tend to drink a lot of carbonated water. Yeah, I've started doing that as well. I drink a bunch of carbonated mineral water. I used to hate it, but I like it a lot now. Tastes change over time. Hate that stuff. Yeah, I did too for the longest time. Like, cause I had tried it before. It was just like, why would I want this? This tastes gross. But at some point, like a year ago, I tried it again. It was like, you know what? I like it now, it turns out. I don't know what changed. It's very peculiar. LaCroix isn't worth it now. Yeah, I don't. It's been a while since I've had LaCroix, but I do not like LaCroix.
I liked LaCroix for a while. But, I lost interest for it at some point.
Yeah.
I think these all have to be... Yeah, in their correct positions. So I think they have to be facing the correct way, too. Oops.
Oh.
I'm not doing this right now.
You want to end things for tonight, or you want to do some other stuff? Lock is busted. Mechanism inside still works.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information.
Very particular about sparkling water. I don't typically like it. I'm very sad. My very favorite sparkling water, they stopped making it. It had lemon in it, but only a little bit. But it had a very nice lemon taste. Had a very pleasant lemon taste. They just stopped making it. They make like one that's terrible now that has like stevia and a bunch of other stuff instead of just being lemon flavored water. Hey. Don't touch the fuse box until I get a chance to repair it. This quick fix will work for now, Mark. Looks like Mark patched up the Mirror Light's fuse box in a hurry.
Okay, I'm satisfied we can end it.
Okay. Well, we're done for tonight. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for joining me, Stephanie.
But of course.
And playing Path of Sin. Greed. And of course, happy Fountain Pen Day to everyone.
Did you find a fountain pen that you want to buy?
Maybe.
Did you find several?
I found a couple that I'm deciding on. We'll see.
Just a little treat for you.
Just a tiny treat, yes. Be back tomorrow, continuing and finishing Athena, Awakening from the Ordinary Life of the PlayStation 1. I'm gonna go write some letters.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Not right away. I'll probably eat something first. Yes. Munch, munch, munch.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything else you wanted to say before we head out, Scuffy?
No.
Okay.
How about you?
No, I guess not. I think that's it. Gotta go to bed, gotta get up early. Sleep well.
Yes, good night, Alex.
Don't want to go to CBT tomorrow. Too much work. Well, I wish you strength in in doing it. Scuffy has great vibes, is all I wanted to say. There you go.
It's a fascinating read of me. Thank you. I'm glad you feel that way.
All right, well, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are, have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.
Cha-cha-cha.